The glitzy realm of international beauty pageants, where poise meets politics under dazzling lights, has erupted into unprecedented drama with the Miss Universe 2025 saga, a controversy that has thrust the competition into the annals of scandalous history. At the epicenter is Fatima Bosch, the poised 25-year-old Mexican model representing her nation with fiery elegance, whose bold walkout during a sashing ceremony has ignited global debates on dignity, power dynamics, and the underbelly of pageant politics. What began as a routine coronation of national delegates spiraled into chaos when Bosch, after a tense verbal clash with Nawat Saragrizel, the influential chairman of the Miss Universe Thailand Host Committee and CEO of Miss Grand International, stormed off stage, her heels echoing like a declaration of war. In a ripple effect that stunned onlookers, the entire contingent of Miss Universe delegates followed suit, a unified front of solidarity that transformed a private spat into a viral manifesto for respect. Bosch's grievance, aired raw on her social media in a post that amassed millions of views within hours, centered on an alleged insult hurled by Nawat, calling her dumb amid the ceremony's high-stakes choreography. "If something costs you your dignity, you need to walk away," she penned, her words a clarion call that resonated far beyond the pageant circuit. The image of her poised exit, head high, gown trailing like a banner of defiance, became an instant icon, shared across platforms from TikTok tutorials on empowerment to feminist forums dissecting workplace harassment in glamorous guises. The fallout was swift and seismic. Raul Rocha Cantu, president of the Miss Universe organization, responded with a stern edict. Nawat's role in future events would be restricted or eliminated entirely, a move that underscored the organization's zero-tolerance stance on toxicity. Yet, Nawat fired back with unapologetic fury, framing the decision as an overreach into contractual territory. "We are the license holder. Everything must run according to business operations," he retorted in a statement that blended defensiveness with defiance. He posts first and asks questions later, that causes confusion among contestants. Denying the dumb accusation outright, Nawat positioned himself as a victim of miscommunication, a narrative that only fueled the fire as media outlets dissected every angle. In a twist that humanized the antagonist, Nawat issued a public apology to Bosch, conceding to a momentary lapse. "Sometimes I lose control. If I made mistakes, I apologize to Miss Mexico. I may have been too angry, but I had no intention to diminish her," he admitted, his words a fragile bridge over the chasm of conflict. This concession, reported through local outlets, hinted at the pressures of orchestrating such spectacles. Budgets ballooning into millions, egos clashing like tiaras, and the relentless scrutiny of a digital age where one slip can topple empires. To contextualize this melee, Miss Universe has long been more than swimsuits and smiles. It's a geopolitical chessboard where national pride intersects with corporate interests. Founded in 1952, the pageant has crowned icons like Pia Wurtzbach and Zozibini Tunzi, but scandals, from rigged votes to #MeToo reckonings, have shadowed its crown. The 2025 edition, hosted in Thailand, amplified these tensions. A host nation eager to showcase cultural splendor, yet navigating internal power struggles. Nawat, a pageant veteran with a reputation for sharp elbows, embodies this complexity, his dual role bridging Miss Universe and Miss Grand International often blurring lines of authority. Bosch's stand, however, elevates her from contestant to catalyst. At 25, she's a force, a model whose runway walks command attention, but whose advocacy for mental health and body positivity has carved a niche in Mexico's vibrant fashion scene. Her claim taps into a zeitgeist of accountability, echoing movements like Time's Up in Hollywood. The walkout's choreography, delegates linking arms in exodus, evokes historical protests from suffragettes to modern labor strikes, reimagined in sequins. Reactions poured in globally. Supporters hailed Bosch as a trailblazer with hashtags like #DignityOverCrown trending. Critics, however, questioned the timing, suggesting pageants inherently commodify women, a debate that pits empowerment against exploitation. Nawat's apology, while conciliatory, sparked skepticism. Was it genuine remorse or damage control? This incident ripples through the industry's undercurrents. Pageant organizers now face calls for clearer protocols, sensitivity training, impartial mediators, to prevent escalations. For contestants, it's a reminder of agency. The crown isn't worth self-erasure. As Miss Universe 2025 barrels toward its finale, the real winners may be the conversations sparked, on respect, resilience, and redefining beauty's boundaries. In the end, this viral claim isn't just tabloid fodder. It's a mirror to power's fragility, where a single word can shatter illusions and a walkout can rebuild them stronger.